Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gametime Gents podcast. It is me, Nardy, here with
Starting off
Zolt.
strong.
I'm leaving it in.
No.
That's bad.
Saying hello as always. Welcome.
Where's my tracer rewind?
We have Overwatch is back. It's back.
It's been fun.
Back.
It's been fun.
I'm surprised to hear you say that of all people.
The 6v6, I don't know. I like the two tanks. I've always liked the two tanks.
I like
I don't
the
know why.
flexibility of not locking into
Yeah.
one thing and then watching Noah screw everything up. So
You know when it
I
auto
also-
locks DPS like immediately?
I think I fixed my settings. I think
I'm
I
kind
think we're
of
good.
irritated. He's a better Emre than me.
Well, that's all
It's
he
all-
does is auto lock.
Yeah,
He's got
he
12
auto
hours.
locks him.
You have 30 minutes.
True. Yeah.
Like I'm like, I get to the character select screen and then it just says Nova Dark Matter 25 Emery on. I'm like, how'd you get loaded in so fast?
Yeah,
What
it's
happened?
It's also not bad because he's got like a halfway decent tank and halfway decent healers. When he's the tank or support, and then we're just like, oh, okay, I'll just take on the team. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you just call
Tank's
me a halfway decent tank?
I was talking about anyone else.
What's your view on me as a tank? I want it live on the air.
I mean, both of you are fine at tanks.
Nice. That's what I try. That's what I try to do.
Oh, but we're also not playing comp, so I haven't yelled at anybody.
Good political answer. I like that.
I
See
would be
that?
willing to jump into 6v6 comp. Just saying.
Yeah, I do
I'm in.
that too. I do that
Especially
too.
because we've had Twinkles in there, who's really good, and Dustin,
Twinkles.
shout out Twinkles, and Dustin whenever he's played with us.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got to roll with that squad, not like, just the three of us. As much fun as that is, and Nut knows.
I don't know if we could 6-stack in comp. We might have to kick a guy out.
Oh man, who's that? All right, no, I guess right. That's what we're all volunteering on.
Bye.
He'll listen to this.
He's got to
in
work
6
next
months,
week,
I'm
anyways.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But for today's show, it's going to be a quick one. We're just going to talk about all the crazy NFL moves that have seemed to happen in the last couple of days. I know it's free agent time. Is free agency done next week at 4? When is the
I
deadline?
thought it was right. I thought they only give it a week.
I think you're right. Let me look that up.
I'm trying to think of all the Madden time when I just simmed through players.
So free agency signing period begins March 11th. So they're not even. This is the legal tampering time.
Yeah, the deadline for restricted free agents to sign offer sheets is April 17th.
April 17th. Okay, which is just before the draft. So
The negotiating period, however, is from the 9th to the 11th.
Okay, the legal tampering period. And then the new year opens tomorrow at 4. We're recording this on the 10th. So
New Year.
Happy Mario Day.
A lot of moves have been happening. We're going to get into some of them that we think are interesting. Some of them that we think are kind of head scratchers. So let's start there. Let's start with the head scratchers. And let's start talking about a quarterback that is back home. Geno Smith is now in New York again. He was drafted in 2013, was a Jet till 2016, and then obviously moved around a little bit. The Raiders just traded him, I believe, back to the Jets. I'm not sure what the value was on that, but just kind of interesting. They have obviously gone away from Justin Fields. I believe they're either releasing him or they already have. What is your guys' take?
Smith and a 7th round pick is what they got, and they sent a 6th. And they sent a 6th.
Okay, interesting.
His time is done and over with. It's just, hang up. And again, Justin Fields does not get the flowers that he had. I mean, he's not a horrible quarterback. He's a lot better than Geno. Just because Geno can throw it 400 times in a game, well, let Justin Fields do that. It's the same Jets team that they had last year. So when Justin Fields was getting hit in the backfield or scrambling, Guess who can't do that? Old man Gino. Gino cannot do that. So you're going to look
he's
at
35, I
he's
think.
30. He's 35. So you're going to look at quick
Yeah.
slants, get the ball out quick. There's going to be no mobility. Brees Hall is locked in on a franchise tag there. So any managers out there that have him sucks. Sorry, man. Um, I don't know. It's the Jets. It just doesn't make any sense. I think they're trying to find their beef brisket on that team. They're like, yeah, we'll have Gino come back for the fifth time. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? So unless they get a quarterback in the draft and they're going to do the smart thing where they let him learn behind Gino, who has that veteran presence, who's been around for so long, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But I don't know. It's a null and void thing. They lost the seventh round and a fifth round pick. The seventh round is nothing, but the fifth round pick for a 35-year-old who did not perform last year, who had issues in the locker room as well with the team, um, flipping cameras off and stuff like that. I just don't know if I would want that around my team, especially with all the shenanigans that happened the last couple years with the Jets. Releasing Salah and then signing a whole bunch of these other guys, not really doing much else. It's just it's a head scratcher for sure. But I'm
Yeah.
hoping that they go, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
draft a quarterback, let him sit, and then Gino just kind of coach him. Which I
Yeah.
think we could get anyone else but Gino to kind of help him coach. But I don't know. So that's what your take on it.
I mean, it was a sixth round that they gave up for him to get him and a seventh. So, and they're paying him. I think they're on the hook for 3.3 million, is what it said. They're just trying to find someone to throw back there. That if he gets hurt, it's not the end of the world. They've signed a lot of defensive guys. Aaron Glenn, from what I've read, is going to be calling the defense next year for the Jets. So I think they're trying to get back to that Jets defense that we used to talk about and figure out the offense in the future, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's the Jets, though, so are we really that surprised? Honestly.
They do have 7 picks in the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, they have 3 in the first.
They have 2 in the first this year. They have theirs and then the Colts pick or the Cowboys pick.
Oh.
And then they have the Colts second round pick. So
Fuckers.
or no, they have their first round pick, the Colts first round pick in the first round this year, and then their second round pick, and then Dallas's second round pick this year.
Yeah, and pick 2 and pick 16.
They traded away their third to get Hassan Reddick from the Eagles.
Thank you.
So there's some hopeful pass rush there for them. But yeah, it's I think one of those first 2 picks are definitely going to be a QB.
It's next year, 2027. They have 3 first rounders. So I think they're going to go defense heavy this year.
Yeah, they
and
do
then next year, because I think the quarterback class is better next year than it is this year.
Well, isn't Arch coming in next year?
Yeah, but he hasn't been that good.
I mean, look, I'm not saying he's going to be, the Patty Mahomes of college, but I mean, with a name like that, maybe he develops more. At this point, everything's a gamble, right? Nothing's a gamble. You draft like this Mendoza guy, he can go. Now, that's something that we will talk about is the Raiders and what they're doing. But I mean, look at all these quarterbacks, right? You draft these guys, and like, hopefully they do well, right? And then you got a random quarterback who was drafted fairly. I can't remember if he was drafted high up, but another head scratcher in the quarterback realm. Nut. I'm looking here that Green Bay has let go of Malik Willis, who then Malik Willis goes, yeah, I want 3 years, $67.5 million because I am worth it, and 22 of it's 45 of it is guaranteed. So
yeah,
this could be. Look, we've seen him in both circumstances, right? We've seen him have a horrible passing game, can't run it, they contained him, right? Every quarterback goes through that phase. But then we've seen him have 85% accuracy on 35 passes and then scramble for 3 touchdowns and 80 yards. So which Malik Willis are you going to get? Especially with the Dolphins where, honestly, this team could get scarier because now they've gotten rid of Tua Stroke Hands. They got rid of him. And now you incorporate another dynamic player where he's a Lamar type, right? He's a quick, shifty guy. Now you throw a chain back there, and then you throw some of the other fast receivers that you have. It could be a problem for other teams to try and contain. Everybody's thinking, okay, we got a chain's back there. We know he's going to get the ball 95% of the time. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Run a spy on him. He'll break off for 15 yards, but we'll contain him at least. Now we got him and Malik. That's going to be tough. You can't run 12 spies. Can't do it. So that's another one where it's like a head scratcher. It's one of those things where, man, I hope it works. Like it could be. If I'm the Dolphins guy, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have had that extra drink. I didn't mean to sign him. So
Yeah, they're
especially for that
going
punch.
the Al Davis route, man. They're going speed over everything right now.
1,000%. But I mean, last few games he showcased it and he did well. So it could be something good.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, so last year at Green Bay, he only played 4 games, 30 for 35, so 85%, 85.7%, 422 yards,
I was
3
right
touchdowns. Yeah.
Look at that.
3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And then rushing in those 4 games, 22 carries for 123 yards, averaging 5.6 yards a carry with 2 touchdowns and a long of 22. So, I mean, yeah, that could be what they're going for. Poor Quinn Ewers, he finally got his chance as a rookie last year. And then he saw, Tua's gone. He's like, oh man, I'm going to be the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. This is awesome. And I think, I saw this on TikTok. Coach called him and said, he was all excited. He said, hey, you should go to the airport, pick up Malik. He's our new starting quarterback. But it could also be a bit of a not as veteran presence thing, but hey, Quinn is young. This was his first year. He looked good when he was at Texas. And maybe that's what it is.
I don't know if you're going to let this guy develop on $67.5 million. Like, I don't know if he's going to be the 3-year guy. Be like, hey, Quinn Ewers is going to start, and we'll pay you 12 bags of money. But I'll let you know in 3 years, you're out.
You never know.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this Dolphins offense can do.
Yeah.
Hopefully the accuracy is there. But here's somebody, and I like to talk about, who's going to get their flowers, right? I like talking about people who likes to get their flowers who deserve it. Talk about somebody getting the bag as a receiver. Wan'dale Robinson is getting paid.
He is.
He's been with the Giants since he started his career there. He's been a sneaky, under the radar production guy. He's done well in the first slot and especially in the second slot, right? WR2. He's never had glaring numbers. He never had the 28 touchdowns in a season or 1,900 yards like the Jamar Chases and all these other big names. But he's been someone that the Giants, throughout their quarterback struggles, have been able to rely on consistently, really. Kind of flying under the radar on a lot of things, and now he goes to the Titans on a 4-year, $70 million deal with 38 of it guaranteed. We know with the Titans what they're doing there with their quarterback, their young guy who looked good. Again, not glaring numbers, but has showed promise in the pocket, much better than a lot of other first-round picks that we have seen on bad teams over the years. So, again, this is a team that they are rekindling, trying to do something because they really don't have a run game, right? Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, not the guys. That's okay. Can you imagine Derrick Henry still being there? And then your receivers, they had a couple rookie receivers who I think has the record for most all-purpose yards. And I mean, the guy, just a great young squad so far.
Talking about Chimere Dike?
Yes. There's a lot of promise in that offense, and really, there needs to be. We're not getting the number 1 overall pick, like we've done in years past with a lot of these teams where these bad teams draft this guy and they're like, yeah, we're going to not get anyone else. And then this guy's like, cool, I'm going to get pounded for 5 years and then go somewhere else. So it seems like the Titans are making some type of moves. I don't know if Wan'dale is guaranteed, is worth his $70 million. But there's a lot of potential, a lot of upside with him, especially with the offensive line the Giants had, and how quickly the ball had to get out, and the contested catches that he's done. So there's a lot of promise there, and with the Titans quarterback, with how accurate he's been in college and his first year, it could be something good. Now we don't really know if he's going to step into that number one role, or if he's going to stay in the slot, or even step into number two. But it kind of opens up the dynamic for the Titans on offensive prowess. So maybe they either let Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears kind of run the workload again, or they might look at drafting a running back. There's a couple in there. It's kind of slim on running backs options there if you don't get love, but there's a couple guys in there that have potential to kind of take that third, that bell cow role, and kind of push the other two off. So it's a good little, it's another head scratcher, but it's a good head scratch. It's one that actually gets the itch. So
I think it's good for the Titans. We talked about this a lot last year, how Cam Ward was the least talked about first overall pick ever because he didn't really have anybody to throw the ball to. Now he has somebody to throw the ball to. I mean, you can't count Calvin Ridley. You can't count him.
Guy's a bum.
But, it's Elik Ayomanor and Chimere Dike are the two rookies who had really good years with a really good year last year with him there. They also picked up Mitch Trubinsky as their backup. So,
Back?
Mitch is back, baby.
Oh, man.
So, and Levi's jeans is still there too. Don't forget about Levi's.
Is he really? I did not know he was still there.
He is. He's still on the depth chart. They got Wan'dale listed as looks like the wide receiver too, but who knows? I like it. I think it's a move in the right direction. And on the running back side of that, they did pick up Khalil Mullings late last year, running back from Michigan. He was pretty good and decent in college, but I mean, he was behind.
He's a big guy. He's big.
Yeah.
He's 6'1", like 210 or something like that, 215. He's a big
6'2", 226.
That's what I said. 6'2", 226. I mean, he's a big
built like a what, Nutter?
Brick shit house, baby.
Yep. So I mean, they're doing what they need to do over there. I think they're not going to be watch out for the Titans next year, but compared to last year, but it's going to be you're going to see a little improvement, I think. But there is a team where Titans, I think we all might say, go ahead.
I liked your Jeremiah Love shout out because the Titans do draft at 4, and the teams before that I don't think anyone's going to take a running back. The Cardinals maybe, but they have the Raiders and the Jets first 2 picks.
They just and they just signed Algier, so they're not drafting a running back.
They got the actual vulture. They signed James Conner again, and are we pacified? God damn it! Let Benson eat. Let him go, man. Free the guy. I mean, holy shit! Can we? How many emails do I gotta send? Can we get him on a good roster? I mean, I'm not stashing him.
What are they paying Algier? Is it like starting guy money, or is it like change of pace money?
Hang on, let me find it.
Because I'm scrolling right now.
2 years,
12.25.
12.25.
No, 12.25. 8 million guaranteed.
Yeah, 8 million guaranteed. So, I mean, we've seen the vulturing he does, which as much as we complain about it, you want a guy that can get into the end zone when you're in the red zone. So, it is what it is. But it looks like they're going to ride with the beef brisket, and I'm here for it, honestly.
Beef brisket has
Gardner Minshew has entered the chat.
Okay, he'll probably tear his ACL again on the third play. But I don't know. I think they might snag him. They might snag Love there.
I mean, it'd be worth a shot. Young team. Why not? I mean, Love is. You see those guys. You got the Bijans, the Saquons. You got all those guys that are coming out of these top colleges as these freak athletes for running backs, and it seems like Love might be another one, right? It seems like every year we get one guy who's like, yeah, that guy's a freak. We've said this in the past with all the other top running back prospects. Now, Ashton Jeanty hasn't really gotten his flowers, you would say, just because the team that he was drafted on, right? The Raiders got him, and they're like, hey, man, we got Chip Kelly over here, and he's gonna lead your offense. They started squatting him down in not a normal position, and he's been ass. And they're like, actually, you know what? Go ahead and stand like Mike Myers in the back, and then all of a sudden he started doing well. So with the thing that the Raiders are doing, and we've seen countless updates on the Raiders, right? This is a team that we need to kind of focus on, right? Some of the big names that they hit on. Tyler Lindenbaum, they signed him to a huge contract as a center, which obviously we know that beefs up that offensive line. The Ravens, I don't know why they let him go,
they
but
were gonna pay Max Crosby, but then they
things are
said
not
no.
working out. But he signed a 3-year, 81 million. It looks like all 81 is
It's all
guaranteed.
guaranteed. It's
All
all
guaranteed. Well,
guaranteed.
the Raiders are doing what the Bears did when they drafted Caleb. Well, it also comes in with a great coaching staff right there. And who is part owner of the Raiders?
It's Tom Brady. This is him
That's
just
right.
puppeteering.
Thomas
So
Brady.
Tom Brady, he doesn't like to lose, nor be labeled as the ass of the NFL. So he's doing everything in his power to really kind of beef up that O line and the defensive side of things as well. So Ashton Genty managers, it's looking kind of promising, especially if we think right, if we think that they're going to go get a quarterback in Mendoza, they're kind of setting him up just like the Bears did with Caleb, kind of getting him then over the next couple of years, a lot of pieces to kind of fall in, saying, "Hey, here's the keys to the castle. Open the door, man.
They,
This is all you."
they paid Jalen Naylor too. I saw that they signed him. I didn't see how much.
Yeah,
3 years, 35 million,
Yeah.
23 guaranteed.
yeah, it's a lot for a guy that's like, "Oh, Jay Jettis is out. I guess I'll throw Naylor in. I'll put him on the bench still." So it's a lot. There's a lot.
I'm,
Raiders are doing some crazy things.
yeah, they are. Honestly,
I mean, them and the Titans, they have the money to spend. So I think.
Well, so the Patriots. Patriots have money to spend too.
yeah,
True.
yeah. Romeo Doubs, 4 years, 68 million.
Which I'm
None
not
of it's
hard on that one. I'm not hard on that.
None of it's guaranteed.
Well, yeah, because
yeah,
I don't know. It's another weapon for Drake May, but is it really another weapon?
Weapon.
Well, I mean, you got
Hunter Henry was good.
you got Ramondre back there.
Oh, Butterhands.
Ramondre Butterhand Stevenson. Yeah, they drafted that running back from that one school who was like really good in college. And then he showed he was really good in the pros and just didn't play him for some reason. So I don't know. I mean,
Henderson of the Ohio State University. You mean that one?
They made it. I mean, they made a good run, but like maybe if you would have put him in the game, you might have won. Who knows?
Well, it all starts in the trenches, and the trenches were won.
Well, Will Campbell was hurt, man. He was having some tough goes there.
Which I think they just let one of their O linemen go. He went somewhere else. I thought one of their center of the Patriots. Or no, their left tackle is gone.
They did bring in Elijah Vera Tucker. He was on the Jets last year. Signed him $42 million for 3 years. Looks like 21 of that guaranteed. And then I'm looking at other O-linemen that they might have signed. So it seems like that might just be a trade out.
Yeah.
They also signed Reggie Gilliam, fullback legend, one of the few and final remaining.
God, bring back the fullback. Bring it back.
Ryan.
I miss it. So there's one. I want your guys' opinion on this because this one I've kind of been thinking about all day when I saw it, and it's my team. It's Montgomery's gone. We traded him to the Texans for some picks and Juice Scruggs guard, which Lions struggled with the O-line last year. So we signed the Carolina Panthers center, who's pretty good center from metric wise. So excited about that. But then we picked up a running back too. Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs. And I don't know how to feel about it. Like, yeah, go ahead. Let me hear it.
I was going to weigh in on this. So, as much as because I thought Monty hindered Gibbs' potential, right? You kept him fresh. I get it. That's your home run hitter. That's your short yardage guy. That's the guy. Like you said last year, you put in Monty. Everybody knows. Okay, we're just gonna stack the box because this guy is slow as shit. He's not getting out of it. Um, I saw they let him go. I was like, awesome, great. They're gonna free the guy. Gibbs is gonna run for 19 million yards this year. Um, and then you guys sign Isaiah Pacheco. And then I go, man, I hate that because that sucks. Because now we're going to keep, like you said, a 70-30 split, right, with Gibbs. There's no one, and think about this, right? There's no one better that I would want to have signed than arguably one of the hardest running backs in the league. That guy is coming off of injury and not being utilized in Kansas City. Really, he's technically in year 2 because he only had 100 carries in the last 2 years, it seems like. Now you put a chip on his shoulder because now he has to earn a spot. Now he has to earn it back, and it's on a team that's really, really good. That guy's going to run through people, and once he's done running through them, he's going to circle around and run through them again. You're going to give Gibbs that breather, but it's not going to be as easy as everyone thinks. Like, oh yeah, Monty's in, great. We're just go ahead and stack the box because he can't bounce to the outside. Pacheco can't. He's got enough explosiveness where if he needs to bounce outside and get a couple yards, he can do that. He can also lower his shoulder and take it through the yards. So, team wise overall, I like it. I like it. I do. We've seen a lot of NFL teams kind of do that duo split back thing. Fantasy wise, it absolutely kills me. Team wise, it makes sense, right? The longevity of a outside of Henry, longevity of a running back, a 3-down bell cow is really 5 to 7 years without injury, right? Then you start to see kind of that tip off. Now we're kind of talking 7 to 10 years if they're splitting it right with no injury. So extending that life of a running back, I think it's good. I think teams are going to have a lot tougher of a stance trying to stop Pacheco because yes, he is a power back. He is north-south running, but when he bounces around the outside, you're like, shit, now we have to go get him too. And then you throw in Gibbs. It kind of opens up that realm of, great, am I going to take the shoulder from Pacheco or am I going to break both my ankles against Gibbs? Which one do I want better? So I like it. Fantasy-wise, I think Gibbs will still get his money's worth. He'll still be fine. But honestly, it might be worth... I know I saw somebody in one of our leagues that dropped Pacheco, and I'm like, let me go ahead and swoop in there and just kind of hold on to that one. It might be worth kind of starting both of them to see how it pans out. Gibbs is going to get you 15, 20 points easy every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they throw the ball to him too a ton.
Right. So we haven't really seen Pacheco out of the backfield at all either, just because it's always been north-south, and then Patty Mahomes throws it 40 times in a row. So
yeah, and I like really hard to go off of the Chiefs last year. Their O-line was just
trash.
I mean, it was Swiss cheese, man. It was bad. So stats real quick, 4 seasons, 2,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. He's missed 14 games in the 4 seasons. So really 3 seasons. I don't hate it. Just, I'm just kind of like indifferent. Like, I could be good. I like everything you say. It makes a lot of sense. He does run angry as hell, which is what you need of a 3rd down red zone back. So I hope it works out.
I think it's a great move. I think it's a great move for all the reasons Fish just said. When Monty was in there, we knew what was happening. He's not gonna bounce it outside. He's not gonna catch the ball. Pacheco can do both of those things. He can do everything Gibbs can do to a lesser degree. And I think it's going to keep defenses on their toes when he's in there. So I think it's a really good move for you guys. I'm more interested to hear what the nickname's going to be. Because Sonic and Knuckles is gone.
I've seen Sonic and Tails.
Oh, that's not good for him.
I don't know. Or Sonic and Shadow. I've seen that one too.
Shadow would be pretty cool. But
yeah, because he's very angry. Very angry hedgehog.
He runs very mad.
True.
So
yeah, I'll give you that.
And I don't think I dropped him in fantasy. I think I still... Yep, there he is. 3.2 games. 3.2 points in the last game of the season. So, we're going to hold on to him.
Could we... Look, obviously we get the few players at the top, right? The Jalen Phillips, the Alec Pierce. Are they both worth it? I don't think so, but...
Alec Pierce is surprising to me.
1,000%. For 4 years, $114 million.
84 guaranteed.
84 guaranteed. You know what this reminds me of? That fucking Timothy Mozgov. It's the Timothy Mozgov contract. He had a good productive year, and they're like, "Oh, you 7-2? We'll throw. How much money do you? How many bags of money do you want? We'll throw that to you." Alex Pierce. I mean, he's always been a deep ball threat, but now it's him. Now he slides into the number one role. Now that Pittman's gone, it's on him. If he produces, great. If not, it's kind of a problem because who's throwing to him again?
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. With both his knees, are they still operational or is he fully robot? I don't.
I think they turned him into a Terminator from below the waist. I think he's just a machine
really
down there.
For the Colts, if you think about it.
It
Honestly,
could,
yeah. So I mean, you got Pierce is stepping in the number one role. He's faced CB1s before, but is he shaking PS2 out of his shoes? Is he breaking the number one? Do. I don't know. It's one that I'm not excited for just because 114 mil is a lot. Like that's a lot of money, and 84 but guaranteed. Like if he's asked this 4 years, you gotta pay him. Now you know about bad contracts, right? You still paying that one guy, but it's just like
I think they reworked his deal actually, so they can cut him next year
for the 6th year in a row. Yeah,
that's crazy. But the Alec Pierce thing, it's gonna be interesting. The Colts, unless they get a receiver in the draft, I don't know if Pierce and Downs is gonna be the deadly duo that a lot of people think. Pierce is really, really good deep ball threat. It's a little easy when you have a rookie corner going up against you, and all you do is a streak, and you're 6'3" and you can catch it. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it pans out. Hopefully he does great. The Jalen Phillips thing, I'm kind of just a smidge bummed that we didn't re-sign him. I am very glad that we didn't re-sign him for the 4 years, $120 million, and 80 of it guaranteed. Especially with us signing. We extended the mountain. Jordan Davis. I almost call him Big Baby Davis, but wrong Davis. That's Glenn.
Probably about the same size.
Honestly, yeah. So we re-signed. We extended his contract. We got Jalen Carter coming up. We've got Quintanamo. We got a lot. Cooper DeJean. This is where Howie Roseman really excels in. He understands, like, Phillips would have been a great addition to the team, and he was for the year that he was there, or like the 8 games. Excellent addition. It really sparked that defense for the lackluster offense that we had. But he understands that he wanted max money, and we're not going to pay that because we sign him, we lose Quintanamo Bay and probably Cooper DeJean. Unless we recoup somebody, right? You got a lot of young guys, and our drafting has been incredible. To me, the Panthers is another team that we have seen a lot as of lately, right? They just signed Devin Lloyd to 3-year, 45 mil, 25 guaranteed. They're starting to make splashes out there. Is this the right time for them to make a splash? Are they confident, right? Because now Dowdle's gone. So now you got Chubba Hubbard back there. But they also had that, Jonathan Brooks, who, I don't know, honestly, if he gets up, he might tear his ACL again. So
if he ever plays.
Right. So does this mean, are they bought in on the quarterback hype train for them?
They signed Kenny Pickett. So, I mean...
Super Bowl
champion Kenny Pickett. Oh, don't worry. I'll never fucking forget that.
So, I don't know. I think... you see this every year. You see these free agents are like, wow, that guy got a lot of money and he's not that good. Those are 2 names, but I did want to talk about, as I'm scrolling down this list, there is one name in particular who's getting 0 guaranteed money, but did just sign a 4-year contract as he's kind of progressing into that upper echelon of the running back committee age-wise, but he did sign the 4-year $52 million with none of it guaranteed. And it kind of comes at a bit of a shock on both ends. And I'm talking about Etienne.
Yeah.
He signs with the Saints, goes from the Jags to the Saints. It's interesting because we kind of figured they signed that Devin Neal guy. He got him as a rookie. He had flashes in the pans. Kamara is talking about pina coladas. He looks kind of fat to me, but that's just me. Doesn't look like the old Kamara, but then again, he's been banged up over the years from receiving the ball out of the backfield and running it.
He's still under contract too.
Oh, 1,000%. So we talked about the NFL teams kind of going into a 2-back committee. Now it just seems like there's a 12-back committee with Tyler Shaw back there, running the running the captain's quarter there. But with Kamara, there's still stuff left in the tank. It's not third down back tank worthy, but you sign a guy like Etienne for 4 years and 52 million. That's split up because they're still paying Kamara a good amount. What is that split up looking like? Is it 50-50? Are you leaning play script wise? Is Etienne the north south guy and then Kamara's, the pass catching guy on third day? What I mean, to me that doesn't make any sense, right? You sign Etienne, I don't know. They put a lot of money into him.
I know it said Kamara's still on the roster. I don't think he's going to be at the start of the year. I think he's either going to get he'll get traded.
They're talking about trades.
Yeah, I don't think Kamara's going to be in New Orleans for very much longer.
Yeah, because this is the last year of his contract, I think.
I'm not sure. I can look it up.
Yeah, this is the last year. The last year. And base salary is 1.3 million to 10 million cap hit.
Oh, he's only getting paid 1.3?
Base.
Sounds like a cap hit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, base signing is 3.1, restructure 5.984. Money. He's getting a lot of money.
But even more interesting point, right? So the Saints most likely going to go with Travis, and they'll have Neal as the second string guy, unless sometimes it's Travis, right?
Yeah.
Kamara's going on the opposite end, on the Jags side. Remember, they lost Tank Bigsby last year. The Eagles picked him up.
Tootin'.
Is it Tootin' time?
I think it's only Tootin'.
Is it Tootin' time? Because I feel like there could be a sneaky play of them drafting a running back, or do they really trust Tootin'? Like, we didn't really see much of him last year. And, like, the games that he did, or the couple games that he had carries in, wasn't really that impressive for a pretty decent offensive, standpoint for the Jags. So
the Jags do not have a first-round pick. That is Cleveland's first-round pick, which means we have 2. Yes. So I don't totally know if they're going to try and get a running back in the second round. We all know running backs fall late now in the draft. People try to get the trenches, receivers, DBs, and quarterbacks first. But
on the
with
Jaguars,
what they're paying him, I think he's definitely running back 1 there. No question.
On their roster, obviously not counting Travis, they have Tootin', LaQuint Allen Jr., who they also drafted last year, and DJ Dallas.
Dallas has been around for a little bit, I think.
That's 6 years.
Taking the reins.
I think Tootin's going to be taking the reins.
I think it's Tootin'.
LaQuint played a little bit. He averaged 4 yards a carry last year, but it was only on 23
Yeah,
attempts.
not a bunch. I mean, they might, at the beginning of the year, split it between both of them, see who does better, and then that guy takes the bulk. Who knows? I don't know. There's still time.
I mean, they could still trade for a running back too, because they're still trying to deal.
They could get Kamara. No, they actually came out and said, they came out and said that they're not interested in trading him.
I think it's because they were only getting like 5th round picks offered to them, from what I heard on Twitter, which is crazy with his rookie season. I know last year was a bad year, but
yeah, he dealt with a little bit of injury though, so. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Time will tell.
Are we going to eventually talk about the KC signing?
Oh, how they just swooped in and got another Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
they gonna fix their O-line though?
I kept saying last year I wanted Brees to go here. This is an even better situation. Like, if you have Walker in a fantasy league, you have to be thrilled, because he's not going to be splitting time anymore, or as much. I have Walker and Charbonnet in one league, and I'm over the moon. because Charbonnet's probably going to be the guy in Seattle now. I don't see them going anywhere else. He's had a lot of success when Walker was out. So their O-line, I'm not sure. I'm going to see who else they signed other than him. But
they re-signed Tyquan Thornton.
No O-lineman.
Yeah. Travis Swift is coming back again for $12 million.
Holding them at gunpoint at this point.
Yeah. They got, Tonga from the Patriots. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first name. Kyrus, sure. We'll go with that one. Safety from the Ravens, Alohi Gilman. That's all I'm seeing. So, I mean, great. You know, he's definitely going to be better at catching the ball out of the backfield than the other backs that they have. But they're still not going to have a run game.
And he's getting paid handsomely for a running back. Like 3 years, $43 million is, I mean.
Well, he's the Super Bowl MVP. I mean, you know, I think Liz said he was washed and bad and she hated him. But I told her to start him and she didn't like it. It's fine. It's fine.
Fantasy will do that to people.
Yeah, it'll do that to people. So I don't know. Where do you guys think Trey's gonna end up?
Nowhere.
From the Bengals? Nowhere.
He's old, man. He's, what is he, 31? He's running almost 30 million. I don't think he's. I mean, he'll probably end up somewhere, but he's not going to get what he wants.
Yeah.
I can tell you one team that would be dumb enough to sign him: the Dallas Cowboys.
Actually,
I can see that.
I can see that.
They'll absolutely sign him.
What about your boy Decker?
He's also up there.
Yeah, he's 32.
He's up there. I don't know where he's gonna go.
I just think he asked to be released, didn't he?
Yeah, because I don't think they want it. They didn't want to. They couldn't get anywhere with contract, and just has to be released. I thought he was gonna retire. That's what I heard. That's what I thought. I mean, he's, like I said, he's old. He's up there, played well. I get you want to maybe go somewhere and win a ring, but
yeah, the Browns have 3 old guys that are on the free agent block too.
Maybe he'll go to the Browns.
We need a tackle. Bring him over.
Maybe he'll go to the Titans.
Batonio, Teller, and Njoku are now no longer Browns. I think Batonio is retiring, if I'm not mistaken. He's 34. Teller is 31, and then Njoku's going to be 30 before the start of the year. So
yeah, Harry Fannin's their guy.
Yeah, Harry Fannin's going to be the guy going forward.
He's basically a carbon copy of Njoku.
I'm surprised we didn't try to sign Likely. He's comfortable with the Monken system. I thought he'd be a good person to have because, I mean, Monken likes to run 2 tight ends.
Yeah, but I think he wanted to follow Harbaugh more than Monken.
Probably, yeah.
So that's why he went there. And that's not a bad signing.
No, not at all.
I mean, you need tight end. So
that team just gets gross. Speaking of that team, on the defensive side of things, they actually got a really good linebacker in Trayvon Edmonds as well from Chicago, signed with the Giants.
Giant linebacker for the Giants. He's so huge.
He's a tackling machine too. He does not miss often. So Giants may actually.
They also got Greg Newsome from the Jags for cornerback.
Washed.
He's up there though, if I'm not mistaken.
He's not. He's just washed.
No, he's just washed. Okay,
he was
that's
a
fine.
Brown, and we traded him and a 5th for Tyson Campbell and a 5th from the Jaguars, and it was one of the best moves Andrew Berry's ever made. It's insane.
I didn't know you could compliment him. I didn't know that was possible. Never thought I'd hear it.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of negative against that.
Yeah, and I mean this is day 2, right? So there's still tomorrow for more chaos and craziness to happen.
I feel like we need to at least talk about the elephant in the room.
You're talking about Mike Evans?
Are you talking about Mike Evans?
Did we talk about Max Crosby yet?
No, not.
We talked about Linderbaum, but we didn't talk about.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised at all that. So this was earlier today as we're recording that the Ravens backed out of the trade because of what's reported as medical reasons. I could have told you to fail that physical.
he had a knee injury
I'm not
and
a
he got
doctor.
it fixed in January.
Yeah, it was a scheme. I'm 100% convinced. All the conspiracy theories I've seen in the past 2 hours are true. That Tom Brady orchestrated this trade, knowing that he was going to fail, so they could steal their center and sign a bunch of guys. And then when the trade didn't go through, now we have Max Crosby too. We'll deal with the cap issues later.
Yeah,
It's 100% true.
Brady's always played by the rules, so.
Yeah, sure. He ain't cheating, he ain't trying. So my dad used to say.
Did you guys take a chance to look at what their statement was, the Raiders? It's almost like it was written by Tom himself. He goes, "The Baltimore Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement for Max Crosby. We will have no further comment at this time."
The tweet, oh, sorry, we're popping champagne in the offices right now. Don't worry about it. Leave us alone. I mean, the Raiders, man, I don't know, as if Fernando works out like they hope he does, that team just needs a few more pieces. And
are you guys expecting any other big trades to happen? Because there's one name I keep hearing rumors about.
Who's that?
Who?
This man right here. Myles Garrett.
I haven't heard anything on him.
Bitch boy, the guy that cries all the time.
And I hear he's tied to the Eagles.
No, because we're not gonna be able to sign him because we got 1,000 other people to pay.
Well, you might.
We're not giving him Jalen Carter.
I hear that Jalen Carter might be part of the trade, and a first and some other pick. I also hear he may go to the Patriots for multiple firsts. So I don't really know if he's.
I thought he was happy losing but getting paid. I thought that's what he wanted, right? Or was it the opposite way around? He wanted to win more and be paid less, right? Was that how it worked? I can't remember what he was flip-flopping back and forth the entire time during the whole thing.
So he was recently on your favorite players podcast, Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons,
yeah,
an idiot.
And he asked Myles, if you could trade your Defensive Player of the Year trophies for a ring, would you? And he obviously said yes, but he's very happy he has those trophies. So I don't really know if Myles knows what he wants. It kind of seems like he's trying to play both sides, but I mean, he's going to get paid either way. He's beloved in Cleveland as long as there's
been plenty of guys who have made it into Canton, into the hollowed halls there.
Oh, he will be.
Without a ring.
Yeah.
And he's going to be there. That's obviously, yes, you want to win a ring. You do. But you have the all-time single season sack record. You're literally a force. Everyone knows who Myles Garrett is if you know football, if you know the NFL. It's just so we talked about it last year, and because you brought it up, and when he comes off the field and he just whips his helmet down and he's pissed off, and it's like, you didn't have to sign the contract, man. You didn't have to do that.
He signed it because it was
you put the pen to the paper.
A lot of zeros.
You could have went somewhere else. You could have done that.
Literally had to pick up his entire league. Wherever he wanted to go.
I don't know.
Did I want
to see Calvin Johnson win a ring? Absolutely. Man was an animal. But he retired as a Lion. Never won a ring. Pretty sure he's in the Hall of Fame. Pretty sure everyone knows who Megatron is.
Yeah.
Stanford knows him. He drafted him 2 years after he retired.
Yeah, exactly. But case in point, right there. I don't know. I mean, if he wants to get traded, cool. I'd quit bitching about the Browns and losing when you signed the contract. You put pen to paper, man.
I think he's allowed to do both, honestly.
No. Okay. No. Hang on. How much is he making a year?
He can still make money and be upset that they're losing.
He makes $40 million a year. If I made 10% of that, what's 10% of $40 million?
You're kidding, right?
$4 million. It's $4 million. I'd sit there and be like, Browns is the best organization in the NFL. Love them. Love it here. Love it in Cleveland. Yeah, there was 3 shootings down the block this week, but I love it here. 3 murders, unsolved. We don't know who did it. It's fine.
Says
It's a great place to be.
If you're also saying that
at Detroit, listen, I've been to Detroit. I've also been to Cleveland. I'll go to Detroit every single time.
Yeah, Cleveland, that Red Roof Inn we stayed at was not safe.
Well, that's because it was a Red Roof Inn.
No, we were
slumming it that
ever
day.
Since Little Caesars Arena went up in Detroit, they're literally all the stadiums are right there. That whole area and even the surroundings is just miles better than it used to be. I love going up there for Tigers games. I need to get up there for a Lions game, but tickets are like kidney level prices, and the Red Wings aren't too bad. But yeah, I know, right? But I don't know. It's frustrating. Like, go win a ring somewhere then. Tell them to trade you.
It's all Deshaun's fault.
Should have signed him to I think he $216 million over 4 years.
All guaranteed.
All guaranteed. All guaranteed.
It's Deshaun's fault.
We all make mistakes as an organization.
Yeah,
right? Some of us win Super Bowls, others
keep your dingling in your pants.
I do want to bring up a couple names here, though, right? That are also kind of head scratchers as we go through this, right? Because Myles Garrett is just a little bitch. So I don't talk about the guy cries all the time, but
really good football player, though. I'll give him that.
Great football player. Would I have him on the team? Absolutely. Am I paying him $40 million? No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We'll give you a cheesesteak and you'll be happy with it. So,
I could go for a Philly cheesesteak right now.
Honestly, I could too. I get it. It comes up on my news feed all the time.
Back
Facebook,
to football.
Instagram.
Back to football. Back to football. We're getting sidetracked because we're fat. Back to football.
2 names that we kind of talked about earlier that had success last year, I don't think are being. One is being deserved of, and the other one is he got what he wanted. And the 2 names right now are Kenneth Gainwell, who goes from the Steelers to the Bucks. I think this hurts Bucky Irby's stock. We know Bucky was very, very good his rookie year when he got the opportunity. Very good, explosive pass catching back. Had a little bit of injury last year, but it's okay. I think this hurts his stock, especially with how well Gainwell has been playing as a pass catching back when he was with the Steelers. The second name, also a Steeler, currently goes from the Panthers to the Steelers. Rico Dowdle finally gets his money. He gets paid 2 years, $12.25 million. None of it is guaranteed though on that hand, but he joins a team where he has always wanted a 3-down back opportunity. He said he was worth the bell cow. He gets it here. Kind of. And the reason I'm saying that is because everybody kind of forgets one name in particular. It was very, very good. Jaylen Warren. A fast meatball, essentially. Very, very lethal out of the backfield catching the ball. Again, has that explosiveness, that burst where he's not 110 pounds. When he runs up the middle and lowers his shoulder, he's going to hit it. You're going to feel him there. It's just a couple head scratchers where the Gainwell thing, I think, makes more sense for that team. Rachaad White has done great, but we didn't really see him much last year. And with how that team Tampa Bay team kind of transpired throughout, the offensive weapons that they had, and all of a sudden they hit a roadblock and just weren't the same. Baker was missing a lot of things, couldn't find Mike Evans on a lot of throws. Is it Njigba? Or no, who's
Mekabuka.
He couldn't, get his rhythm towards the end of that, stretch.
Godwin.
The guy, all these guys, right? It makes sense that Gainwell goes there because then it opens up another pass threat, which they had already lost Mike Evans. So it is what it is. Rico Dowdle, on the other hand, he gets paid what he wants. I don't think becomes a 3-down back. I think Jaylen Warren is way too used there and loved there, and utility-wise is there. Rico Dowdle has done great things on the ground. We saw him rush for 30-plus carries a game for 200 yards plus in multiple games last year. Did great. We also saw the caveat of that, him rushing for 25 rushes for 40 yards. So, which Rico Dowdle are we going to get? And especially if Aaron Rodgers stays at that quarterback position there, you don't really know what's really going to happen with that offense. It's just something kind of interesting.
As of right now, and this is just off a sleeper, Rodgers is not on the roster.
No, he's not. I just looked on ESPN.
Which I thought he was.
The rumor I see, just looking it up real quick, is the Steelers are going to go after Kirk Cuddy. Especially because he's gone from the Falcons. I mean, just put the old guys in, you know? They made the playoffs last year. They got a new coach.
Oh, I forgot.
That's another name.
I forgot Tomlin's not there anymore. I could not see Kirk Cousins working with Mike Tomlin.
No, I couldn't either.
Oh, God.
Didn't the Falcons were looking at a lefty, didn't they? Did they ever sign the guy?
Yeah, they have Tua, they have Penix, and hopefully they trade for Dylan Gabriel because they'll have the only left-handed quarterback room in the entire league.
Got Tua too. Wow.
Sure did, league minimum.
Couple of lefties.
Checks out. Zoltowski, here's one for your Cardinals. You see the receiver they signed?
Yeah, I was just looking at it. Who was it?
Kendrick Bourne. He was born again.
Yeah.
2 years, 10 mil, 7.5 guaranteed. Again, just getting the beef brisket more weapons. I think, what was it? Wilson.
Michael Wilson last year when
Harrison Jr.
Yeah, Maserati Marv was hurt. Kendrick Bourne stepped up last year in San Fran when they were decimated with injuries due to the electrical radiation or whatever was coming off the power plant that's right by the practice stadium.
Classic.
So, I mean, you know, they're riding the beef brisket train. I'm here for it.
Speaking of
can't be worse than last year, right?
I wonder where what's his name's gonna go. Receiver, he's fat now. It's like the James Harden of the league.
Tyreek Hill?
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh.
Is he still around?
I've seen. Oh, he's driving. He's speeding past the stadium. So
the 49ers, I believe, at the end of the year last year said that Ayuk has played his last snap as a 49er.
Oh, dude, yeah, they said that like week 16 or something.
Yeah, he's done.
Jawan Jennings is also not there anymore right now. He's available.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, where did he go?
DJ Moore is no longer with the Bears.
He got traded.
He got Steelers, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think no. Because they signed.
He's with Buffalo.
That's right. Yeah.
Which we always talked about how Buffalo needed receivers.
How old is DJ Moore? Like too little, too late?
28. He'll be 29 when the season starts.
He had kind of a down year last year compared to what he
the Bears also had Rome Odunze finally break out of his shell, and there's that other guy. And then their one tight end popped off.
Cole Comment and Colston.
Cole Comment and Colston Loveland. I told you he was going to be pretty decent.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, because he's a Michigan man. He was really liked watching him play at Michigan. He was really good at Michigan. But I don't know. There's still a lot.
I'm sorry. Why did you sell out Tucker Carlson right there?
I don't know.
That was wild.
I don't know.
What just came over you? But I'm looking down this list. I mean, the Browns made some really big signings, and I say that because they're offensive linemen. Pretty happy about that. We lost everyone last year.
Eagles made a big signing.
Did you guys? Oh yeah,
Tyreek Woolen.
Yeah, that's
surprising.
Just beefing up that second. They're just beefing up that secondary, and that's scary because that secondary is already really, really good.
Yeah, and we got rid of one of the exciting whites, the fat, slow one, so we got rid of him. So we are super stoked about keeping one of the exciting whites.
You lose one and then pick up another good one. Pick up another good quarterback. So
honestly,
there's no loss there.
It's really not. So we're good.
No,
I sure hope Woolen doesn't follow every other free agent corner that you guys have ever brought in.
Yeah, thank you, Nandi Asamoah. Oh, it was a lovely time.
Just told him not to wear number 24 because I think that's the number Amdi wore, and then also Bradbury.
Dude, the heck with Bradbury, man. I hate that guy. It wasn't even a holding call, and that guy's career went down the shutter so fast. He put his hand on his hip like a, I don't know, put his hand on his hip like a prom picture, and all of a sudden, like, yeah, we got a card, we got to flag that for sure. Like what?
Someone
What are we playing? The other football?
What was his first name? Is it James?
Yeah.
He's a free agent. He's been a free agent.
Yeah, nobody wants to sign him.
He's not played anywhere since 2023.
He was also hurt for us, and then we decided to keep him around.
Poor guy.
Yeah, not poor. Do your job.
Do your job.
Stop biting on double coverage. Double little term moves.
The last update from him in Sleeper was he visited the Bills on Wednesday a year ago.
Yeah. So I wonder how that went.
Don't think he's going anywhere. But anything else you guys want to touch on before we end the show?
No,
it's been a juicy offseason so far.
It really has. It really has. Again, kind of keep it in the same realm of this entire football season this past year of what is happening. Nothing makes sense. So I'm glad to see that it's keeping everybody on their toes. A lot of the signings doesn't make sense. There's definitely a lot more newer realm to fantasy. It's no longer the one dominant running back, and there's a lot more guys out there who can carry the workload. There's a lot of quarterback changes now with the draft. I don't know. Football almost seems back. I feel like we just took a hiatus, and I know 3 of our leagues have been active already by Ben.
Yeah.
So I've seen people start. I think some guy just dropped 200 fab bucks on Malik Willis. So everybody was like, Jesus Christ. That was the first night, by the way. I said, Jesus Christ, is that a fab for the rest of the offseason? He goes, yeah, should have gotten him for 0 on Sunday. I was like, yeah, you should have, buddy. Yeah, you should have.
Just going for it.
I think Nutter mentioned it earlier, and you bring up Malik. Where's Tyreek going next year? And is Max Crosby still going to get traded? Are my 2 big questions that I have.
I think he'll get traded. Tyreek
might not go anywhere.
If anything, he should go. He should go back and have a reunion with Miss Patty. This is the best opportunity for him, especially with Rasheed Rice having off the field issues. They still got Juju Smith-Schuster and a bunch of old guys back there. Just throw him in there. You don't need to be the number 1. Be the number 2. Be the number 3.
What if the Falcons signed him? Tua, I'm back.
Just a slap in the face.
Destroy all of Tua's psyche.
Jesus. No, they just signed Olamide Zaccheaus.
Yeah, he's back with the Falcons.
Back again?
Yeah. From the Bears.
Man, they're really putting all their eggs in Rome and what's his nuts? Colson Loveland.
To be fair, that was pretty good eggs to put in.
Yeah, pretty good.
Basket.
Decent eggs.
A nice batch.
Farm fresh.
Looking down the list, I don't think there's anything. Cole Strange left the Dolphins to go to the Chargers. Kelsey signs. It's $13 million or too many dollars. He only signed for 12, but
Dallas Goedert's a free agent.
Is he?
Yeah.
They just picked up Johnny Munt from the Jags.
And you guys Calcaterra.
We signed him for another year. You know who should really get though? Who's arguably one of the best tight ends in the league. We just haven't seen him yet, but stats wise, he's like 6'7", 250. I think he still plays for the Jets. If anybody want to go ahead and look at that roster spot, and read me some of the names there, I can tell you.
I know who you're talking about.
Off the rip.
I'm not gonna say
it. Who would be a good signing there?
Mason Taylor, Jeremy Ruckert, Jelani Woods. It's the only 3 on the depth chart.
No? I'm just curious, where's Zach Kuntz go? Where did he go? Is I thought he was with the Giants stuff. I remember I had the last pick or whatever. I drafted him. So I was like, yeah, purely based on name. That's got to be fun to say. He didn't turn into anything.
He's in Miami.
He did not.
He's in Miami.
He's in Miami.
Him and Malik. That's it. That is it.
You know they signed him just because Mike McDaniel was like, ah.
He's gone. What do you mean?
I think Kuntz was there last year, wasn't he?
What'd you say?
Maybe.
Zach.
Is that how you say his name?
Kuntz, yeah. it's Kuntz.
I watch too much British TV. It just comes off right off the tongue. Yeah, no, I don't think anything else surprising or really sticks out. A lot of people got their flowers, some more than others, some questionable ones. Bengals looks like they're doing a couple things. I think overpaying people.
Oh, you guys are going to sign in Njoku, I bet.
That's what the rumor is. They're going to get Njoku. Or Howie thinks he's supposed to get that tight end in the draft, though, who's a better... who's the Falcons guy? The guy that's not really good.
Kyle Pitts.
Yep. Kyle Pitts. So...
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get a lot of tweets from old Shefty Boy at about 3 a.m. today. So
good old Shefty.
Yeah, that's all we got for the show this week. Next week we'll be back with a guest, hopefully.
It was supposed to be this week, but things happen.
We will.
It's all right.
We'll be around for that, and then always GG. Thanks for being a gent. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.